Prologue. Once upon a time, I received a copyright strike. "Oh, come on!" I shouted. Then I came up with a wonderful, deranged idea. I got an idea, I said to myself. I plan to kill all the fictional characters, every single one, just to undo a copyright strike. Chapter 1, Five Nights at Freddy's. I went into Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and I murdered Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and even Golden Freddy. Springtrap ran to the pizza place as fast he could, and I followed him there. While I'm in the pizza place, I butchered everyone, including Springtrap, but Gregory's still alive and got away. I'm not done with the killing spree yet. Chapter 2, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I went into Joey True Studios to search for more victims to kill. Sammy Lawrence snuck behind me and hit me in the back of the head with a dustpan, thinking that would knock me out. But it actually didn't. "You think that would knock me out?" I said to Sammy. "It didn't work because that is fictional." Sammy Lawrence got scared, frightened. Sheep, sheep, sheep. It's time for sleep. I took his iconic line right before killing him. The Ink Demon, his master, witnessed the horror and then he ran. I chased him, and the Ink Demon found a nearby miracle station. He chose to hide inside it. "Here's Joshy!" I found him. Then he burst out of the miracle station, just pushed me to the other side while my arms was caught on the door. I couldn't free my arms, and then the Ink Demon left the studio and ran for his life. He got away. Meanwhile for me, I managed to free my arms because it's fictional, and I finished off killing the rest of the cartoons in the studio. And I still went for more victims. Chapter 3, Poppy Playtime. I entered Playtime Co. and I came face to face with Huggy Wuggy. Even when he's trying to blend in, I actually decapitate him, then proceed further. Mommy Longlegs found out that I'd been murdering a bunch of living toys. After she found out, she was frightened. She realized she'll be next if she doesn't stop me. I found her. "Hello, Mommy Longlegs," I said like a total maniac. "I bet you want to play hide and seek." I started 10 and counting down. Later, I started chasing her. She ran fast as she could, and I was still catching up on her. Even when she climbed, I used my knife and climbed over the top. She's still trying to get away from me as she could, trying to escape from me. I was about to get her, but she moved out of the way and I got my hand stuck in the grinder. Then she pulled the switch, and the grinder did not affect me because it's actually fictional. I managed to easily pull my hand out. Then I grabbed Mommy Longlegs and threw it in the grinder, which killed her. Then Experiment 1006, aka the prototype, was about to grab me, but I actually killed it. Meanwhile for Poppy, she drove the train out of the building. I got on the train and I was about to kill her, but the train crashed and it seems like we actually arrived in Aperture Laboratories. Chapter 4, Portal 2. I woke up from the train crash. Poppy was nowhere to be found. I went searching, and I killed off a bunch of turrets in Aperture Laboratories. Then I noticed Chell, Wheatley, and GLaDOS were as a potato. I jumped into the scene, and I stabbed Chell, crushed GLaDOS to pieces, and even tear Wheatley to shreds, and even ever left anything behind. I left nothing of Wheatley. While Chell was wounded and was bleeding out, she shot the portal towards the moon, and I was being sucked into the portal on the ground. I was being sucked into space. I tried to get out, but I get pulled into space. Other than that, Chell bled out right before being sucked into space as well. Space Core was next to me, and I tear him apart. Also, space does not affect me because it's fictional. Chapter 5, Resident Evil. I landed back to Earth, and I landed it into Raccoon City. I woke up, and I encountered Leon. He shot me, but I did not die because the bullets are actually fictional. I easily killed Leon by stabbing him to death. Then I went through around Raccoon City, killing a lot of fictional characters, survivors, and even bioweapons. I came face to face with a tyrant, and it proved no match for me. After I killed the tyrant, there's an explosion of Raccoon City that killed everyone except me. Chapter 6, Little Nightmares. I head into Pale City, and I was looking everywhere and also butchered a bunch of souls in that city. I also murdered the Thin Man. Mono and Six ran for their lives. I was about to kill them, but the lady showed up. "How do you manage to get here anyway?" I said to her. Then she used her powers on me, but it still doesn't have effect because again, it's fictional. And I managed to broke free, and she proves no match for me, and I snapped her neck. But I still carry on with killing. Chapter 7. Deleted. While I was killing more fictional characters, I even killed lots and lots, including Mario, Sonic, and even Mickey Mouse. Oh, it's really scary. Unfortunately, the 5 survivors, Gregory, Poppy, Ink, Bendy, even Mono and Six, decide to team up, form a team to defeat me once and for all. They found out I'm actually unkillable because they found out I'm a real life person, not a fictional character like them. They find a way to give me a change of heart and also try and fight me, stop me. Chapter 8, A Scarlet End. A final battle between me and the 5. While the fight continues, the internet is slowly collapsing due to my actions. We kept fighting and fighting until I killed every single one of them. Until then, Spooky witnessed what I just committed. I noticed Spooky and I was glad to see her, but Spooky got so scared of me. I got closer to Spooky, about to propose to her, but then she started throwing objects at me. "Stop it! Please stop it!" I said to her while she still continued and doesn't listen. "Why, you little!" I shout at her in rage, scared her a bit more. Then I realized what I'd just done. What have I done? I'm starting to feel actual guilt. Spooky understands what I've gone through. She actually comforted me. Then I decided to make the right choice. Fix every single franchise. And at the end, everything is back to normal.